Now, so looking at the Arrinera Hussarya event here for the Riot, and this got changed after they introduced it to the game, which is a bit weird. When this was introduced for the first couple of hours, it was a 2-lap race, and yeah, that kind of sucked, because I got a really decent enough time in that, so I might include that for a laugh at the end of this video, just as yep, it was 2 laps. One thing I gotta say about the Arrinera Hussarya is that this car's handling is really weirdly kind of heavy and weighted towards the back of the car, and that doesn't change at all in the slightest towards like any amount of tuning. So if you don't like how this car handles at low tuning, don't really bother too much with it. Now, I'll say here, if you can kind of shimmy the car back and forth between those speed ramps, you can actually fill up the nitro enough here for these rising ramps. You kind of need to do that if you want to get the car up to speed. So just like, yeah, it just involves really light drifting back and forth. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just a case of like, if you don't like I would say before tuning this car up and spending credits on it, just honestly give it one run through the actual, give it one run through this and see how you get on. If you don't like the handling, that handling doesn't change at all in the slightest. Yeah, it's possible to grind along the top of that train, by the way, as well, if you land down properly on top of it. I've done it 1 or 2 of the races, and I was trying to get a good time with it, but it slows you down a tiny little bit, but it does look cool. It's a shame this game doesn't reward for style points. Just make sure you imperfect nitro as well on the last, hey, 1084. Yeah, make sure you imperfect nitro on that last ramp so that you can skip over the landing on the actual wharf and head more directly towards the finish line. 290. Yeah, I had a top 5% time in this already, but just in case I decide to shorten it to half a lap or so, I said I'd solidify it and knock an extra second or so off that. 300 places. Yeah, that's not bad. Like the top 500 or so is definitely in that top 5%. But yeah, it went from 400. Yeah, so I knocked off like 140 places there. Congrats to Perla. Hey, it's me. Hey, it's you. Shirley too. Master Kubrick. I like your movies. But yeah, like you said, that's it's a fairly unique car in the way it handles. Like, you'll notice it yourself if you played this like event once or twice. Even when the car goes out, like the only way I can describe it is it feels like it's got a boot full of water that's sloshing around as you drive. And yeah, do not think that investing like 1 million credits in the handling of that car will get rid of that. I think I had 21 or 22 million credits, and now I've got 18 million. So 4 million credits or so went directly into that car, tuning it up. And like I said, if you hate how that car handles, like 2 things, the handling's not going to change if you tune it up, so it's not going to make it that much easier to drive. And also, your reward is going to be 2 epic import parts for a car you hate. So just consider if it's going to be a worthwhile investment in it to tune it up just for this event. Obviously, if you've got the car starred up and maxed out with the blueprints, at least if you have it in your garage, if it comes up in an upcoming event, you'll have it and then you can tune it up if required. But otherwise, I normally kind of give wait and see kind of an idea when it comes to car tuning like that. Hence the 20,000 tokens and the millions of credits. But yeah, I'm gonna chuck on the 2-minute version of this for on to the end of it, because that was kind of confusing how like my, I think, is it a 205 or a 210 time? It was like really cool time, and then I came back on and I was like, wait, top 25%, top 50%, and I checked the times. I was like, how are people doing this like a minute faster than me? It's crazy. But yeah, the epic import parts as well for that are apparently not epic import parts for the Hussarya. I think they're Grand Sports. But the videos that I have of that were before I actually started recording myself on it. So yeah, I can't say for certain, but I'll find the best one of those and tack it on at the end of this video. Okay guys, good luck with this car hunt if you enjoy the car, and yeah, happy hunting. I'm gonna chuck up a video about that kind of weird event that's going on for the Jesco, but realistically, from what I found with the Jesco event, the first 4 days worth of stuff anyway for it, it seems super easy to do. Like, I've been winning some of those races using the imperfect nitroing DSE 10s by 20 seconds plus, so I can't imagine there's many people who are struggling too much with that. But I'll kind of do more of an overview video eventually. But I threw a bit of it together, but it's kind of more, it's off the track stuff rather than just here's a simple race. But alright guys, happy hunting with this one and good luck with the leaderboards.